if you're not aware of my history with Tim Pool, I interviewed him once, almost 15 years ago, when he was a camera guy at Occupy Wall Street. Then his partner, who he was working with, decided not to work with him because it sounded like...
All right, so look, I have to pick this up from Sam Seder because I'm simply just not going to, like... It's not that I'm simply just not. It's just like I really want to get these videos out to you guys. It's been a hectic end of the week. So I'm going to pick it up from Sam Seder's side because he has the clips of Tim Pool talking about him, right? And at first I was like, oh, Sam is probably just, like whatever. He's just salty because, he's getting dragged by the right over that Jubilee debate. But then when I'm watching, like I'm kind of like looking through it and I'm like, Tim Pool is not the person that should have been doing this. But Tim Pool in his mind annihilates Sam Seder. Tim Pool in his mind roasts Sam Seder. Tim Pool in his mind thinks that he got the best of Sam Seder. But I'm going to tell you why I'm not quite in agreement. We are going to skip right to the part of Tim Pool and his performance.
Explaining why... I don't care about that.
Because their reactions are entirely emotional and social orthodoxy based. So if you want to win a debate with Sam Seder, you have to insult him. No matter what he says, you have to act like it's the stupidest thing anyone's ever said. That's how they debate.
I actually don't believe that, but all right, let's go.
Crazy. So if Sam says something like universal health care,
I don't even understand. Now, it's true. Like, Tim's talking about such complicated things that I don't even understand what he's saying. Is he saying that opponents of mine have to say that what I'm saying is stupid? And because that's the way I debate?
Yes, I can translate this for you. Because remember back during your debate with him, when he started to say you're having an emotional breakdown when you weren't? He's copy pasting from the previous interactions to update his software. So like when he got emotional with me and got all red faced and screamed, he remembered that and the humiliation of that and wanted to use that against you.
That I get.
And then now he's remembering the more recent debate with you, which is when basically you mocked him and made him look silly. And
he really did, y'all. Like, I'm not even like, I know, man. I know the base that I'm talking to. Believe me, I've been extremely honest about Sam Seder, and I'm getting ready to say some brutally honest things in a few minutes. Please keep it locked right here. By the way, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. But when I think I covered that clip too of Sam and Tim and their debate. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like the first 15 minutes, like I had to go out, not for me, but for other channels that I do, clip. I clip for other channels, and I find topics for other channels, some pretty well-known channels that you guys know about, and more than ever, I need to really make this a business. But anyway, yeah. So when you watch that clip, though. Sam bought his iPad. He was dragging Tim. He was like, no, you said this about me. And Tim was like, nah, I didn't say that about you. Sam was like, I got it right here. And he played it into the mic. I was like, damn. Like, he was sitting on ready. Okay? So, I don't know. Tim, guys, we know what I'm saying here. Tim is not, he's a fence sitter. And I never cared that he was a fence sitter before. But I'm sorry, we are in a time like this. You cannot be sitting on the fence. I cannot stand people who two-side stuff.
Like universal health care is a right. You'll be like, all right? You don't even know what rights are, dude. Oh, I can't believe you should be so stupid. Do you have any idea how stupid you look?
That is what Ben Shapiro basically says.
What's going to happen is all the clips are going to go around and they're going to be like, oh, that was so dumb. I can't. But you make them look dumb and trigger their emotions. People on the right are going to be like, whatever. But that's the game.
But Tim never does whatever. More than he does not do it. And then oh man, I wasn't fully ready for this clip. Like, I feel like I'm trying to convince you guys and I really don't want to. A guy gets worked up easily. Now, if he has like a strong position, that's fine. Even Andrew Wilson has pumped, like not even, because this is what Andrew does. Andrew has destroyed Tim Pool on his own show. Like, I mean, and Tim Pool gets mad. Tim Pool said, you need to read books to Andrew Wilson. Like, this is somebody on your own side. Like but it gets better, trust me. Because I'm gonna make the point that none of these people want to make.
Roll structure of
I
American
should say
pop.
there's a cut there by the person who actually tortured themselves by watching this.
90% of America's.
No, but even no, because if you go look at the Sam Seder ones, all of them are Sam Seder crushed them. Like he has a coherent worldview and they don't. So if you look at these LGBTQ ones where they do have a chance to open their mouth and a few words utter out of their mouth, you get to see their true colors.
You know, the thing about Sam is that he's got like a high school equivalent education. And I'm not saying that to drag him.
At best.
Again, I'll stress this to all his fans. I am not saying this to be like, oh, yeah, well, he's dumb. I'm saying.
Closet, I want to say, look, I sat with Tim, and as people know, and I think this came out during the interview with John Benjamin, I share a lot with Tim about my personal feelings. And so when Tim says that he's not doing this to slag me in any way, you should understand that Tim does feel like I have a high school equivalent education. Now, I did go to high school, so one could also say he has a high school education.
I don't understand. What does Sam Seder have his GED? And if he does, I don't really. This is America. Believe me, I do not. I don't promote any of Sam Seder's ideologies. We already know. But I'm also not going to come for somebody who figured out how to get their bag without going to college. And I'm not coming for colleges either. That's really weird that Tim would make that point when I don't think Tim went to. Damn, this is turning me in, like, this is making me turn into the left. Like, this is just, I got to figure out how to title this so that it's not, but I don't know what else to say.
Pedantic about this. Let's hear the point.
Saying this to be like, oh, yeah, well, he's dumb. I'm saying when I tried debating him, it was like 7 years ago. This is like the famous moment where I mentioned that his view on universal health care was basically an argument between deontological moral ethics.
Pause it. I'm sorry to interrupt this. We'll start back at the top of that. But that interview is not famous because when we did it, Tim hit it on his second channel because I think he was very embarrassed by it. Like, if Tim really wants to make that.
He's right. Damn, like, he really is right. He did hide the interview. All right, so let's look at the guy. I guess Sam is really more coming for Tim with this, right? But the thing is, like, and what I was gonna say, Tim, defense sitting, please. Sam Seder told that guy that he was debating. He said, "I'm Jewish." I know y'all probably like, not again. No, just hold on. Look up the Adam Kadmon doctrine, and I'll leave it there. These two religions oppose each other. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we've come to the part of the video where I'm just going to go straight ham, and then you tell me how I'm wrong.
Jewish point of view, where we don't believe in the divinity of Christ. I think that there you can make an argument that the Gospels, which were written,
he was just a prophet, and
No. We don't even believe he was a prophet.
What do you think he was? What do you guys think?
What do I think he was historically? I think he was a Jew who tried to lead a revolt against the Romans and got killed for his trouble, just like a lot of other Jews at that time who were crucified for trying to lead revolts against the Roman and got killed for their trouble.
So he became legend in story, and it became a bigger and bigger deal as time went on.
Yeah, he had a group of followers, and then that gradually grew, and then
do you think he was resurrected?
No, that's not a Jewish belief.
Okay, I just want to check.
Yeah, no, we're not into we're not into miracle stories. No, that's
no?
not. No.
You don't have any.
So I bet you I couldn't go on Joe Rogan though and be like, "Well, the Jews killed Christ," right? Like, am I gonna get striked on YouTube for saying this, right? So the point that I'm making is like, Tim is never gonna hit these kind of talking points. But even we did this already. Matt Walsh didn't do it. Freaking what's his name? Michael Knowles. None of them. They won't do it. They will not hit this talking point about the LGBT and how that really is a Jewish construct and all of that. No, they don't hit it, right? The Adam Kadmon doctrine. Listen, you're not supposed to fall for it. That's on you if you did. But we don't talk about any of that. But Ben Shapiro can go on Joe Rogan and talk about my Lord like that, right? My Savior. Okay? So miss me with all of this. Like, this is what I mean. Because Tim Pool is a fence sitter, because I bet you if I go back and look at this interview, he doesn't go there. We never can go there. But everybody can come here, right? So I added that in, yes, because that's the point. That little Spanish guy did not make the appropriate points. And Sam gave him the opportunity. I can't put the link because Jubilee gets crazy. And Sam said to him, well, I'm Jewish, I look at things differently. And that's when he should have been like, well, yeah, since our religions are opposed to each other, I can understand what you mean. But understand that Christians, we do believe in free will. We do not impose or infiltrate ourselves upon others. We definitely want to save everybody and bring them to Christ. But at the end of the day, we're not bringing, you know what I mean, like different kind of constructs such as LGBT, transgenderism, and this, that, and the third. We're not doing things like that, you know. But, well, we're not supposed to be involved, but that's not in our doctrines. It's not in our Bible. So, you know, why can't we have a debate like that? I'm not even going to say anything else. Tim Pool's not, but Tim Pool, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Look, I really will end it here. I'm tired of the scaredy cats. I'm tired of people who can't just say for what it is. People who can't just take a leap of faith. I'm tired. So I'll just focus and get it done here. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.